What is your all-time favorite Futurama quote? Why doesn't Ross, the largest friend, simply eat the other 5?
As Bender is being carried up the outside of a hotel and peeks into one of the rooms. Bender, whoa mama. Get a room you two. Man in hotel room, we're in a room. Bender, well then lose some weight.
When I'm in command, every mission is a suicide mission. And #X200B. If we can hit that bullseye, the rest of the dominoes will fall like a house of cards. Checkmate.
We will teach them of our peaceful ways, by force.
Shut up, baby, I know it.
As a robot I don't have emotions. And sometimes that makes me sad.
Horse race announcer. It's a dead heat. They're checking the electron microscope, and the winner is number 3. In a quantum finish. Professor, no fair. You changed the outcome by measuring it?
George Takei, you see, the show was banned after the Star Trek Wars. Zap Brannigan, you mean the vast migration of Star Wars fans? Takei, no, that was the Star Wars Trek.
It's not a quote, but it's lovely. Here lies Philip J. Fry, named for his uncle, to carry on his spirit.
Bender : You may have to metaphorically make a deal with the devil. And by devil, I mean robot devil. And by metaphorically I mean get your coat.
When you do things right, people won't be sure you've done anything at all. God on Futurama.
I'm so embarrassed, I wish everyone else was dead.
Bender, you know, I was God once. God, I saw. You were doing well until everyone died. Switzerland is small and neutral. We're more like Germany, ambitious and misunderstood.
Fry, I just made out with that radiator woman from the radiator planet. Leela, Fry, that's a radiator.
To shreds you say.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go build my own theme park with blackjack and hookers. In fact, forget the park.
You are technically correct, the best kind of correct.
I heard your distress call and came as quickly as I wanted to. Or, I took the liberty of fertilizing your caviar. I find the most erotic part of a woman is the boobies.
I'm going to jump. To a flip.
You've raised my hopes and dashed them quite expertly, sir. You can bite my shiny metal ass.
Either. If I die, tell my wife I said hello. Or. My only regret is benitis.
Space. It seems to go on and on forever. But then you get to the end and a gorilla starts throwing barrels at you.
Professor. Lava. Hot. Why is nobody listening to me? Question mark.
Now Zoidberg is the popular one. Yes, let's everybody talk to Zoidberg. Size and Kiff.
I usually try to keep my sadness pent up inside where it can fester quietly as a mental illness. This concept of youth confuses and infuriates us.
Have you ever tried simply turning off your TV, sitting down with your child, and hitting them? Everyone we invited is here. Also Zoidberg.
Collecting honey. Ordinary honey. That doesn't sound too bad. This is no ordinary honey.
You want me to give him the clamps?
It's a spaceship, so anything between 0 and 1.
There were bodies everywhere. And then the explosion happened. Really anything by hedonism but.
Shut up and take my money.
Malfunctioning Eddie, pleased to meet you. Fry, actually we've met once before. Malfunctioning Eddie, what? Explodes.
Professor, I've just turbocharged the ship's matter compressor. Fry, what's the matter compressor? Professor, nothing's the matter, Fry, now that I've turbocharged the matter compressor. And #X200B. I laugh every time.
The mind is willing but the flesh is spongy and bruised. I use it all the time.
Fry, So let me get this straight. The planet is completely uninhabited? Bender, no. It's inhabited by robots. Fry, oh, kinda like how a warehouse is inhabited by boxes. Bender, glares. That, and probably any line from the last 10 minutes of Devil's Hands are idle playthings.
Good news everyone. Kif, have the boy lay out my formal shorts. The boy, sir? You Kif. You lay out my formal shorts.
We have failed to uphold Brannigan's law. However, I did make it with a hot alien babe. And, in the end, is that not what man has dreamt of since first he looked up at the stars?
So I said, Super Collider. I just met her. Audience laughs, and then they built the Super Collider.
God damn it, I was going to eat that mummy. This is an outrage.
Windmills do not work that way. Good night.
Time keeps on slipping. News at 11. In entertainment, latest singing sensation Wendy might just be, time skips, won 3 Grammys last night. Time skips, found dead in her bathtub.
Anything said by Captain Zap Brannigan?
Dunno about favorite, but most used is I'm shocked. Shocked. Well, not that shocked.
The use of words expressing something other than their literal intention, now that is irony.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore. Now I am leaving Earth for no reason.
That's not back bacon, that's your back bacon. You win again, gravity.
Every time Kif sighs in exasperation at Brannigan, but especially sexlexia.
Zap, while others were fighting and dying pointlessly, he was hiding in a hole, wallowing in a pool of his own cowardice. Fry, that wasn't cowardice.
1 year later I got beat up at a Neil Diamond concert by a guy named Scrunchy. Or, you're some guy who eats at Fishy Joe's? If I don't make it, tell my wife hello. Most of the lines from the neutral planet are gold.
Bender, after Leela has been talking about an ex-boyfriend who used to jazz noodle, so musicians really Roger your Hammerstein, huh?